My microphone of the day today is my lip balm. Shout out, Glossier. This is going to be a little video of everything I crocheted and sewed this summer, or at least everything I can find in my closet. Some of the stuff I gave to people for presents, so those will not be here. This summer, I didn't make a lot of stuff, but everything I made was things that I really have been wanting to make for a long time. I feel very accomplished. I'm also very much a quality over quantity type gal. The first thing I did this summer was I did a little road trip to my grandma's. We had a little sewing weekend, so I'll show you a little haul of what I made for that. First, we have this little vest. I've been thinking about this vest for many years, so I'm really glad that it's finally in my life. The little trim is so adorable. This color is my favorite color. I love a little vest. So this definitely got a lot of wear and very excited to keep wearing this because it can also work for any season. Second thing I made was this little skirt. Once again, this was another one of my dream skirts. I'm so excited about this and I've also already wanted it a lot. It's super cute and it's like not too short. So I feel like all the skirts that I get at stores are really short. So this is like a perfect length. Obviously love the color. The last thing I worked on at my grandma's are these pants. I actually thrifted this fabric in Iowa the week before and also I used a kid's pattern for these and it worked out pretty well. I will say if I made these again, which I actually am making them again, I would definitely make them a little bigger, but they're cute little pants. Definitely kind of giving grandma pants, but that's kind of the style that I like anyway, so that works out. Towards the beginning of the summer, I went to a Royals game. Shout out Royals. Realized I don't have any Royals merch because I don't like sports. And so I was like, shoot, let me make something. Please ignore how hairy it is. This shirt material, I thrifted this shirt and it does like attract a lot of grossness on it. This is not the cleanest work I've ever done, but it worked for what I needed it for. One crochet project that I made this summer was this little shrug. I've been meaning to make one of these for like a long time and I did start this like a year ago, but I finished it this year and I wore it a couple times, so I'm proud of myself for that. Throughout the whole summer, I was kind of working on this off and on because girl, putting these beads in was not easy. Sometimes I use Pinterest for inspo. This one I definitely just came up with because I hadn't really done a plain color thing in a while and I also never worked with beads in crochet. So this was very fun. I really like how it turned out. Not sure what I'm gonna use it for. Another dream project of mine. I did a little puffy paint moment. This is really easy. I thrifted this shirt, so it's probably like less than $1. I'm obsessed with this. I wear it every time it gets clean out of the laundry. I put it on. And then last but not least of the things that I have with me is this cute little bag. I really like what I did with the straps on this. I also like what I did with the little outside outline moment. And last two things that I can think of that I don't have with me, I made a little like sweater vest type of thing for my mom and I got that done pretty early in the summer, so I'll put in some pictures of that. I'm very, very proud of that because that took me so long and it was such a small yarn and such a small hook. That one was definitely a fave, definitely will go down in history. And one more thing that I can remember is that I made a little beanie that also kind of took me a while. I don't know, I don't like crochet projects that are the same thing the whole way, you know? I also did a bunch of crafts this summer, like non-fiber arts related, but that's all I got.